Hi, I'm Brianna. I'm an RN and a family nurse practitioner student at Gonzaga. I'm starting a YouTube channel where I bring you information on topics that might be relevant to your life as a parent or provider or somebody that wants to be in the know to spread information about relevant topics. So today I'm going to discuss cyberbullying. This is a hot topic right now considering that we have access to smartphones, laptops, social media, and all of these apps that allow for rapid communication, and children are having access to these devices earlier than ever. So this is very new terrain if you consider that not that long ago it was not as portable or as accessible to communicate in the speed of light, right? Or the speed of whatever's the message is going across. Today I'm going to just want to give you an idea of what we're going to discuss. We're going to talk about first what is cyberbullying, definitions, and the issue that can come with definitions. What are the effects of cyberbullying? And we want to know, what does it look like? What are the signs and symptoms, if you will, of cyberbullying? And what can you do? How can parents help? And what can providers do? So to bring it back up to definitions, first I want to remind you that I have posted a link below with the guide to follow along if you want to visualize a little bit more, and also the references, so you can not only see that this is evidence-based information, but also look into it yourself, because this is a conversation that's important to keep going. So first, to go back to definitions of cyberbullying, I encountered in one article that I'll post below that the definition has actually been a source of restriction, or an obstacle, if you will, of getting a good solid foundation of research. Basically, they found that a definition needs to be streamlined a little bit more to help not only make standardized tools, but resources, and to allow the research to have kind of an umbrella term to go under. Because if you have very broad definitions, the research could kind of focus on different aspects instead of being an encompassing umbrella of a good foundation. So to make it more, let's say, like if it was a hashtag, you want it to be all streamlined under one topic. So that would help researchers and academics better have a term to cover what cyberbullying is, and that will help further along the research process. So always important to consider how we could add to the research, of course. So to talk about, what is cyberbullying? What is the definition? For the purposes of this presentation, I'm going to say that cyberbullying is when someone uses technology or a form of electronic communication to harass, threaten, embarrass, shame, or abuse another person. And this could be in anyone, but I'm going to focus on adolescents in this case. And also, this can be done anonymously through fake accounts, which can definitely be a challenge in finding out who this is and stopping it. So one thing that we do know that research does agree, regardless of the definition, is that cyberbullying is very damaging. It can lead to not only low self-esteem, academic issues, anxiety, depression, and in some cases, suicide. Unfortunately, this is a very concerning topic that should be addressed. So just some general definitions or general signs of cyberbullying is avoiding school or group gatherings, being emotionally, visibly upset after interactions on social media or using their phone or the internet or any other form of electronic communication, slipping grades or acting out unusual behavior, being nervous or jumpy when they get any notification of an email, or trying to be very private. Unfortunately, this is something that some children may hide, a fear of showing for whatever reason, for scared of looking weak, or causing trouble, or being a burden. So things that parents can do, this is valuable information, is the basic of offer support and understanding, of course. Notify the school that your child goes to, and utilize resources like school counselors and other administration staff. Talk to your child's doctor. And as the provider, I think one of the biggest things is not only utilizing tools like SCARED or the adolescent developmentally appropriate tools for screening for depression, limiting access to technology, and put it in writing. Keep a track of what's going on so that a paper trail can help. And of course, call in authorities, law enforcement when necessary. There is lots of good information. I'll post some links below, but this is a short and sweet introduction to what you can do. And one of the biggest as parents and providers is ask open-ended questions. Allow for good conversation between you and your child or your patient. So anyway, I hope that was a good solid foundation of what cyberbullying is and what you can do. Keep following for more helpful topics that we can open for discussion. Thank you.